this video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. Hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video in The Sims 4. Thank you very much for joining me here today for another speed build video, and thank you so much to the EA Game Changers program for allowing me early access to The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff Pack. So today we are building a Paranormal Investigator's apartment in San Myshuno. If you haven't already, I'll link it down in the description below, but I have already built a haunted house with this new pack, which I thought turned out quite nicely. So again, if you haven't already checked that out, I will link that down in the description below, and I'd really appreciate it if you had a look at that. But yeah, I thought just for something a little bit different, because this new pack does come with a new career, which is the Paranormal Investigator career, I thought it would be kind of a nice idea to build an apartment that would be suitable for an investigator. So this is what we came up with. It's very mismatchy, it's very eclectic, it's very oldie worldy, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I even played around with the lighting in game to make sure that we got this kind of moody sort of atmosphere as well. So I did this as well with my haunted house build, and what I do basically is I turn all the lights off and then I light certain lights and use different colours just to change the mood in the entire build. Now usually with my regular builds I don't do this, so I don't actually touch the lighting, but I thought with this one and with my haunted house, because obviously of the type of pack this is, it's supposed to be a bit spooky and a bit haunting, I thought it would be kind of nice to just play around with the lighting as well, and I think it makes the apartment and my other house really pop. And I used a few items from the Strangerville game pack as well, because I thought, you know, that this apartment was always going to be a little bit odd, a little bit strange. I can imagine that the sim, when they go and do these cleansings at other Sims houses, I always have trouble speaking when I do voiceovers, I'm so sorry. When they go around to other Sims houses and when they do these cleansings, I can imagine that the Sims might have donated some items that they think are maybe cursed, and even though they're not, well, they might be, I don't know. And this sim, actually, well, obviously they don't mind, they investigate ghosts and paranormal activities for a living, so they've just brought them back to their apartment and they've used them within their own home. So I thought that was quite a cool idea. And we obviously popped the new seance table, which is that table just in the corner there, because that is how your Sims develop their paranormal skill, which is a new skill that comes with the pack as well, so obviously that was quite important. We also put a computer on a desk, and we put a lot of bookshelves in this apartment as well, because I do believe that your Sims need to read books as well in order to advance in their career, and I can imagine that a computer would be quite necessary as well, because people might be emailing them to ask them for help and things like that. Again, I haven't actually played with the career as of yet, but I am planning on creating a new sim and moving them into this apartment just so I can experience some gameplay as well. So if you would like just a very brief video on that, I can definitely pop that on the channel tomorrow, because as you already know, the new pack comes out on the 26th. Which is in 2 days time, so that means you guys will get access to this pack as well. So I've pretty much only got time and space for one more video, and I thought maybe a gameplay video would be nice. I'm not promising anything, you know, I may well do another build or I might not do another one at all. I think I'm just going to have to see how it goes really. So the apartment's coming on quite nicely. We're still working on the living space here. As you can see, we're just, again, cluttering things up, making it look a little bit haunting, a bit chilling, but cozy as well. You know, you can tell that someone definitely lives here and they enjoy living here. I think their personality sort of shining through the build and buy objects here, and it's not supposed to match. So nothing in this apartment is supposed to match, because as I said, the whole idea is that they've picked up these items along the way and they've put them in, and everything has a place, everything has its own space within the apartment. So that was the whole idea with this. And as I said, we used a lot of items from especially debug items from Strangerville and Paranormal and Realm of Magic and things like that, because I wanted it to be a place where you feel like anything can happen, you know. With the seance table we can summon spirits, we can summon Bonehilda, you know, the dolls I think play a role in how much activity the apartment will get as well. Obviously with it being an apartment, you can't set it to a haunted house lot, but don't forget this is supposed to be an apartment for a sim in the paranormal career path. So maybe they wouldn't want to live in a haunted house because they spend most of their time in haunted houses. So they'll want to come home and they want to surround themselves with things that they enjoy and that reminds them of their job and their work and where they've been. So that was the whole idea behind how this apartment looks. And now the kitchen, it's nothing special. It's quite basic because I can imagine that the sim that lives here potentially doesn't really cook all that much because they probably spend quite a lot of their time in other sims' houses, obviously cleansing of spirits and things like that. And so I can imagine that they probably spend a lot of money on maybe takeaways, and they eat things, quick things, you know, like cereal or whatever that they can grab from the fridge essentially. And so we didn't really overdo it with the kitchen, but we kept the same theme going throughout. You know, it's supposed to be a little bit run down and just filled with items that your sims maybe collected along the way, and so that's what we ended up doing here. And I am very, very happy with how this came out generally. And this is a 1-bedroom 1-bathroom apartment, so I maybe could have done another one where you could move maybe 2 sims in. I don't know, but I thought maybe you could just concentrate on 1 sim in this apartment and move them in, and maybe that would be enough. So fingers crossed it is. But if you haven't already noticed, this speed build is around 10 minutes long, so it is slightly on the shorter side, but that's simply because this apartment is one of the smaller ones, and I worked actually really, really quickly on this, and yeah, I guess it's short but sweet, you know. So we're just adding some extra items here, popping in some candles, and these really cute ghost items from the Snowy Escape pack. I thought they fit quite well into this apartment as well. I don't know where the sim might have got them from, but maybe they got them from like a gift shop or something for themselves because they love ghosts and they just wanted to put them in their space. So I don't know, maybe that's what they decided to do. And then this corner here, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do with this, so we ended up just putting one of the new armchairs in from the Paranormal pack, so I think that works quite well. And then yeah, we're just moving on to the bedroom now. So bedrooms, if you don't know already, are not my strong suit, so this is another one of those ones that's not, I mean, it's alright, you know, it's fitting with the theme of the apartment, so it does work. But this apartment is not yet available to download from the gallery, just because the pack isn't yet available worldwide, so I didn't really think it was fair to put the apartment up when no one can really download it. So this will be released along with my haunted house on the 26th of January, so I'll pop some, if you haven't already followed me on any of my social medias, please consider doing so. They're all linked down in the description below, but I will update all the links accordingly when I've uploaded everything. And so I really hope you guys enjoy playing in these builds that I've made for you, because I had a lot of fun building them. But I'm going to leave you guys here. Screenshots are at the end of the build if you would like to see what the apartment looks like in game. But thank you again for joining me here today. You take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!